We just got the Power of Fellow Structure Deck's new Junk Warrior. You guys rev it up by smashing the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Create a history with the Light Zone could not know. This is your brand new Power of Fellow Structure Deck. And wow, this is something else. We all kind of had a feeling it was going to be a Junk Warrior themed deck out here. And I think that this is not a bad thing. I'm wondering now that this has been announced if the TCG is going to announce this for the later half of the year, because I think the OCG needed to do this first. These cards were notably revealed on July 7th, which is Yusei's birthday. This is your brand new headliner, Junk Warrior Extreme. And he's going to be a Dark Warrior with 2,900 attack points and 2,300 defense points. And it's going to be a Junk Synchron plus one or more non-tuner monsters to make it. Interesting that they are locking you into that Junk Synchron commitment, though. So if this card, or excuse me, you can only use the first and second effects of this card's names once per turn each. So if this card is Synchro Summon, you can special summon as many level 2 or lower monsters from your graveyard as possible. Hey look, it's the reverse of Junk Speeder. It's going to call back the homies from the graveyard. And if you do, their effects cannot be activated for the rest of this turn. Also, you can only special summon once more for the rest of this turn. That's very conditional. Now, if you are playing this in, say, regular Junk Turbo good stuff, having this be able to be a call up for an extra board to get one more Synchro boss monster is not necessarily bad. Now, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, we can banish this card to special summon a Junk Synchro monster from your extra deck. This is treated as a Synchro summon. Now, I like this. This actually cheats out any of the other Junk Synchro monsters. And the first thing that automatically catches my attention is Junk Destroyer. I'm not exactly sure how the interaction with Junk Destroyer tagging into Junk Destroyer is going to actually work. But this gives you the ability to toggle out for one more additional attack to try to clear the game. And I like the anime flavor that this card has. I like the fact that it gives you the ability to bring back a whole bunch more of your friends to get one more boss monster to stand beside this. But at the same time, you know, if you're using this effect, you know, you only will be able to do the tag out and not make, you know, more friends along the way here. So that's an interesting little bit of a drawback that they've got set up there. Now, we've also got Full Speed Warrior. Ooh. Okay, so it's really cool that we are getting a retrain out here for him. So this is going to be a Wind Warrior level 2 with 900 attack and 400 defense. Now, you can only use this card's first effect once per turn. So if this card is normal or special summon, we can add a Junk Synchron or a Spell and Trap card that mentions Junk Warrior specifically from your deck to your hand. And the following monsters you control gain 900 attack during your battle phase. Monsters that mention Junk Warrior and Synchro monsters with Warrior in their original names. Now, the activated effects for the rest of this turn cannot. So this is actually really cool, because if you have this up and you bust out the Full Speed Warrior here, this is a continuous ability that would trigger during the battle phase. So if you actually have two of these up and running, you are potentially, well, I mean, one of these turns this into an 1800. If you've got two of these up and running, now you're getting into some crazy territory, because then this becomes a 2,700 attack point monster. And that's a little bit crazy to think about out here. This card's entire purpose is going to be searchability and OTK fodder to help you put that big pressure on your opponent. And that's a 900 across the board for everything. So, I mean, that's upwards of some crazy numbers spiking up here. And of course, you know, we had to get a Anchorbolt Hedgehog retrain. This is Anchorbolt Hedgehog. Isn't he cute and adorable? I love him so much. He's so cool. So this is going to be an Earth Machine effect on a level 2 with 800. So they actually very much left the flavor intact for him, and you can only use this card's name's effect once per turn. That was the original problem with OG Hedgehog, was they didn't let it be once per turn. So then that's why you had people that were looping the little guy and causing so many problems with us. Now, if this card is in your graveyard and you control a junk warrior or a monster that mentions it, except for Anchorbolt Hedgehog, we can special summon this card in defense mode. Also, you can not special summon for the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except for synchro monsters. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about this. It is cool that he basically kind of does the exact same thing that he did before, but this needed to be from the hand. Because what about in those situations where you toggle into this and you're just kind of left in a really dead position out here? Or, you know, it's like, oh boy, open the brick. Hopefully we will get an ability to maybe discard this from the hand in some other future support, because this is just the initial good stuff. And then Synchro Fellows. I'm wondering how this is going to get changed come the TCG here. Hoping we get a Sonic Chicory train. That'd be really cool. So this is called Synchro Fellows. So this is going to be a normal spell card. Oh, look, this is thrustable. So you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Add one each of the following cards from your deck to your hand and then discard one. Oh, okay, cool. Look at that. We got our discard outlet. So we can add a Junk Synchron and a monster that mentions Junk Warrior or start a Synchron. Oh, cool. So we just search for the Cool Bolt and discard it off of this. That's broken. What? Okay. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then target a Synchro monster you control. It loses 1 level. Then for the rest of this turn, you can normal summon 1 Synchron monster in addition to your normal summoner set during your main phase. Now you can only gain this effect once per turn. Say no more. This card is absolutely everything that I wanted to be seeing out here. Like, holy crap, man. You did us a huge favor. Now, reprints here. Holy crap, man. You're getting Junk Synchron, Wheel Synchron, Stardust Synchron, Revo, Satellite, Assault, Jet, 3 Junk Converter, Doppel, and 2 Veiler. Also getting 3 on your mark, get set duel, 3 Tuning, a Duelist Genesis, a Synchro Rumble, Clashing of Souls, and Scrap Fist. And then Junk Warrior, Junk Speeder, Stardust, Excel Synchro, Formula, Stardust, Shooting Star, and Crimson Dragon. Yo, this starter deck's structure deck's pretty hype, man. This is cool. I love this boss monster. So what do you guys think about the cool new things here? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I will see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.